Another upset in Division One men's basketball occurred late last night, and the game started like at 9:30 Central Time. There's no chance of me staying up and do a video on that right after the game's over. But it was number 12 Gonzaga men's basketball lost to St. Mary's, 78 to 70 in overtime. They were down 32 to 24. Obviously, St. Mary's came back and forced overtime with 37 points in while allowing 29. And St. Mary's just won overtime 17 to 9. And this does affect the standings in the West Coast Conference, which I'll explain later. But first, Gonzaga shot 49% from the field, 25 from 41, 51. 4 for 11 on threes, 36.4%. Half of those were by Nolan Hickman, so take for what that's worth. But Gonzaga missed 7 free throws out of 23, aka made 16 out of 23, which is 69.6%. 30 rebounds in the game, but 3 of those offensive. 5 assists, they ain't good. 7 steals, 4 blocks, 11 turnovers, 24 fouls, and 18 points off the bench. St. Mary's only had 16 points off the bench. They didn't shoot as good as Gonzaga, 28 for 61 overall, 45.9%, 6 for 24 on threes, 16 for 21 on free throws though, 76.2%, but they out rebounded them 37 to 9. So clearly, second chance points might have been a factor in this game. 11 assists, which is better, 6 steals, 2 blocks, 8 turnovers, and 20 fouls. So they really rallied back last night, as you could tell, and I'm pretty sure it's just foul game from practically with 43 seconds left onward. So now, going forward for Gonzaga, it's the following games. And this is their second conference loss. And that's the second time that it's happened since 2016, by the way. So, it's been 7 years since they lost 2 conference games. They got San Francisco at home. BYU, San Francisco is 15-11. BYU 16-10 at home. On the road to Loyola Marymount, which, remember, they beat them. They're the ones that beat Gonzaga at Gonzaga, so that's possible. That's possible for sure. 18-17 Pepperdine. They should not lose that game. Then they got San Diego. They got 11-14 San Diego. They should not lose that game. So the last 2 games they shouldn't lose. But to one more game to include, because there is only like one more game after that, is the same St. Mary's team, but at home instead. So now St. Mary's, on the other hand, has the next 5 games or so. Loyola Marymount, which, yeah, they beat Gonzaga. So 12-14 Portland on the road. And the Loyola Marymount's on the road, but you should not lose to Portland. They should not lose on the road to San Diego. But you get to host BYU and Pacific. But BYU is 16-10. Pacific's 12-13. You should not have any excuses to lose that game. And then you got to go on the road to Gonzaga to finish up the regular season, because there's no games in March for the West Coast Conference. And I will say this. Gonzaga's not first place in the West Coast Conference as of right now, because St. Mary's is 10-0. Gonzaga is 8-2. Loyola Marymount 6-5. BYU 6-5. Santa Clara 5-5. Pacific 5-5. Portland 4-7. San Diego 4-7. San Francisco, who is ahead of them because of the tied head-to-head, 4-7. And Pepperdine 1-10. So, anyways, if you like this content, hit like and subscribe, and see you guys later. It's going to 5 subscribers. We're on the road to it. Let's go.